Welcome to Spirit Knots for Brooklyn Mosaic. Today we're going to talk about the inner child. I have to tell you, I used to hear about inner child all the time as an outpatient therapist, as a counselor, and I just took it as, never let the inner child die, stay playful. But it's so much more than that. Um, your inner child is that part of you that experienced trauma and didn't have a way to express it at the time, right? When you're older, you can look back on the things that happened to you and go, wow, like that was really dysfunctional. Or maybe my mate is a narcissist and I choose narcissistic people, or narcissistic people are attracted to me because I'm such an empath because of what I experienced as a child. You see how that all connects? That is a big part of inner child work. It helps you connect the dots. And the dots, let them be the huge chakras in your body, right? And if you connect those big dots in your body, that is how you become aligned. That is how you accomplish that kundalini awakening, spiritual awakening. How you unleash that divine feminine, divine masculine, because you are aligned. You've connected the dots. You've healed yourself, right? Like there were things that I didn't even know were issue because my thing was like, that's part of the past. I'm moving on. I ain't holding grudges. I ain't mad. I'm moving on. That's cool. Like forgiveness is definitely the first step. But forgiveness is not about forgiving everybody else. Forgiveness is about forgiving yourself. And we'll talk about that in another video. But you get to forgiveness. Then you move on to really exploring the things that happened, who was involved, and how it made you feel. It's not about blaming other people, it's about how you process the reaction at that time based on the tools that you had in your toolbox, right? So it is deep, but when I tell you it's so worth it, so I encourage you all to tap in. And the way you tap in is to say to yourself, when I was a kid, how did I feel when this traumatic thing happened? And if you didn't have a reaction now. Hold that inner child. Give that inner child a hug. Cry for that inner child because they didn't know what to do with those emotions at the time. You didn't know what to do with those emotions at the time, but you do now. You have the tools. They say when you know better, you do better. So make it happen, Captain. Do better. I hope this was helpful to you. Do your inner child work. Exceed your expectations, and welcome again to Spirit Knots for Brooklyn Mosaic.